Morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, and welcome to Dreamy Dreamland with Sensie Owl Bob. That's me, this guy right here. And here it is, the end of November. Monday will be the 1st of December. We're in the Advent season, and that's why I wear these glasses. These glasses are my Advent glasses, right? And love is all you need, kids. That's it, you know. I was just talking to a lawyer who walked by. They seem to just gravitate towards me. Here I am on this quiet road. There's nobody here. I'm sitting here because it's sunny and this Wi-Fi is, this is my office, right? I walked down the main drag, saw who was open, who was not. Anyway, I went to a church and their big holiday, woo, was they gave you a cookie and a hot dog. You could only have one hot dog, not two, just one. There was only 6 people there, and, 6 people, like, looking like me. Now, I'm not homeless. I never have been, even though I have been. But I was never homeless because Jesus was always with me, right? And I was always doing, and still am, doing whatever God wants me to do. So there you go. And I worked in the corporate world, made a lot of money, got fat and lazy, never stupid though. And I kept saying to God, is this a sin? Should I be doing it? And they, no, you need to study this. You need to understand what's going on. So here I am at the titty bar, and all of this is, the naked girls are peeling grapes, and no, don't worry about it. And I said, so why isn't it a sin for me? And he said, go look at all the guys who are your clients, like those 10 guys there, and then the other 110 guys in the VIP room. They all got their $1,000 suit on, their $300 shoes, their $200 haircut, and their God is this lifestyle, which is basically, if you're not good, you're going to go to the lake of fire. Well, those guys were already in the lake of fire, right? I wasn't. I was like right there on the beach, but I wasn't in the lake because I didn't turn my back on God. Right? I can be a puddinhead and distracted and blah, blah, blah. But the real distraction is when you're young because you just get carried away. You think you are doing all the things you're doing, And no. Everything in my life was put there by God, right? And I knew that from 2. I knew that, right? Like from being born, I knew that, right? But as the distraction is all around us, it's easy. So these preacher people, churchy people, were giving me, I only ate half of the hot dog. I gave the rest to the angel Gabriel, who's this pit bull that kind of hangs out. And every time I come out, he kind of walks at my side. Once I sit down, he kind of disappears. When I get up, there he is at my side. So anyway, I sat down and gave him the angel Gabriel, the cute little pit bull. And, sometimes he sits right here next to me, and he's right there. And some people see him and other people don't. So it's quite interesting. Anyway, so if you are open to God's love, miracles and amazing things will go on all around you. You will see demons, you will see angels, you will see God, because it's all around us. I mean, this, let's see if I can do this. See, all these trees, all this beauty, all of this everything, right? This is God, right? And all this stuff that we do is God also, but we think we're doing it, but we're not, right? Anyway, I just wanted to touch base with you and say, hey, Advent is here. Every day in every way, take the peace of the earth and make it stronger. May the year 2026 be the year that you were saved. I mean, you've always been saved. You're a child of God. You just don't know you're saved. To be saved, you have to have God in your heart at all friggin' time, right? All the time. Because God only exists in that moment, not in the future. No, Alpha and the Omega. The Alpha and the Omega is in the moment, not the past. The past is gone, the future's not here yet. And we co-create it with God. Now, if we turn our back on God, that's when things get a little squirrely. That's what we're seeing. But I love me about Donald Trump. He is destroying the unipolar political, you know, oligarch, capitalist, and not just capitalism isn't bad. It's when it's crony capitalism. Capitalism is supposed to have, we kind of, everyone works hard and does their best and competes to make a better product. So we, the consumer, win out on that. And not really. Back in 86, when there was like 35,000 separate little banks, basically it collapsed and we ended up with 7 banks. '07, when that, started, and we didn't even see it collapsing until '08. And what happened was, basically it rejiggered the economy to a point where we're just product. We're just consumables. We're just the cog on the machine. Our soul has been washed away by advertising, Your armpit smell, you're blah, blah, blah. Really? Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to touch base with you. Maybe I'll come back a little later. I'm not quite sure. It's a beautiful day. I probably will. But at this moment, I'm going to go back and do something that's time-centric, okay? Okay, so let's see if I can see this. Yes, I can.